here we have a new light, an opportunity for Zimbabwe to chart a new course and essentially to set a precedent for some of the other rulers in Africa, Museveni on one hand, Paul Kagame on the other, to figure out that we need to have certain democratic transitions. We cannot have these leaders in power for 30, 40 years, whereas there's a human resource pool in the country which can really afford tremendous opportunity for change, for new leadership, for fresh opportunities for leadership. So it's really interesting. It's a really opportune moment for Zimbabwe to chart a new course, but how this course will be midwifed by the AU, by SADC, and by the rest of the African community, we are yet to see.
Well, Zulu, you obviously have heard Professor Monda. What about the fact that the African environment, especially in Southern Africa, also, I think, provides some really optimism, because you're talking about neighboring South Africa, which is democratic, no question about it. You're talking about neighboring Botswana. You're talking about Namibia.
Indeed.
What about that?
Yeah, I think the region has been peaceful, but you should also mention that we have occasional problems in Lesotho, and lately Zambia, there's been problems there, but Malawi, yeah, not bad. Then you go to Mozambique, there's always the threat of Renamo. But the region is, very stable. That way, I think it can continue to attract the much needed investment. But of course, the problem has always been that the elections, I think I would rather call them electoralism, in some of these countries. In Zimbabwe, for example, that is what has been happening, in that going for elections is just a ritual. The elections, there are allegations that they are rigged, So if the AU and also SADC, which is the regional bloc, do not move in on time, you have problems like Zimbabwe is currently facing, in that people don't have faith in elections. And if they don't have faith in elections, you now have the military intervening, doing what the police is supposed to be doing if there are criminals that are to be arrested. And even as we speak, all the streets are manned by the military. The police are nowhere to be seen. It's a big problem.